like the Thriller. Flopping cause they overact. They need to, I'ma make it happen. Ice cold veins. Curry with the ring. Along with the mayor. Hey, I'm the same old player. I lost the only woman I would wife. I found her when she caught the flight. All this money hit me overnight. Ever since.
Ball is life.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in Uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
They've sustained a number of injuries. 4 different players out of the lineup. The coaching staff racking their brains to keep this ship straight.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. Chris, tonight 2 offenses that love to slow it down and then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5. And depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out. He spins out, he comes out on the wing, and he throws it into you. And then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, my favorite play.
Right, I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, Washington out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Rozier, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Unloads. And it's Graham missing. Anthony with it. Bridges covering. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Now the dish to Nurkic. Can't hit from in close.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Now the pass to Biyombo. Shoots over Lillard, and that's good from Bismack Biyombo on the assist by Bridges.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. It should be a great game.
Down low. Graham with the bucket.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McCollum. A rebound by Washington.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Hornets. Back to McCollum. 3-pointer. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Start at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
Bridges passes to Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Graham's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major. But now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner. Man, keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
And yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Anthony, the pass to Collins. And it's McCollum in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Now, he's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Rozier against Lillard. Rozier with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Collins.
An established defender at a young age. Collins has the timing and the reach to block shots.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's Rozier. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Washington. Rebounded by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 3.
You know, Kevin, it wasn't a bad year for the Hornets last season. I mean, they missed the playoffs, but they were stuck in middle ground. I mean, they were right in the fight for it. This team wants to be a contender, but the best path to that goal isn't easy to see.
And here are the Hornets now. Portland making their last shot. Rozier against Lillard. Now, here's Rozier. Guarded closer. Washington. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to McCollum. Over Graham. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Anthony. McCollum's got 5. And the playoff drought for the Hornets weighing on everybody's mind.
No, man, 3 years straight of missing the playoff. 2002 was the last time the Hornets made it out of the first round. I can't find any sustained success from the franchise.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Some changes for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Bridges. And it's Batum in for Terry Rozier. Here's Washington. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Bacon. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Trent gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hornets trail by 4. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Washington. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here's Zeller, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, first year for Coach Borrego as a head coach, but he had a solid start. He's from the Popovich coaching tree. He was given the reins of the Hornets, and he was tasked with improving their offense.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range is the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Here's Trent. He's got 5. Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Trent. Over Washington. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Batum from deep three-point. Oh, big time!
He just beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer right there. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Batum, and it's Bacon in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity, but Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Now, some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors, and so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Here's Bacon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the better screen and roll prospects to enter the league in 2013. You see the hard work he's putting into it during the pros.
Here's Simons. Graham defending. Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The first free throw is good. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Here's Batum. The Blazers getting the bucket. Lays it up off the glass. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, Batum is so adept at draining these shots off the drive, using his speed and athletic frame to easily coast to the rim.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Last season, Kevin, the Blazers making the conference finals for the first time in almost 2 decades. Many didn't think they'd make it out the first round after the injury to their center, Yusuf Nurkic.
Let me give you what you came for. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, rush. This ain't legendary, what you call it. This ain't legendary, what you call it.
So both teams making some changes here. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Back to Nurkic. And thrown by Biyombo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Portland leading. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Lillard outside. Portland again missing. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the pass to Bridges. A floater. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Collins from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Lillard against Rozier. Lets it go from 11. Portland grabs the miss. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight? Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Rozier against Lillard. Nurkic with the double team. Out to the right wing. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Bridges. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. They get it back and finish off by Nurkic.
Oh, well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Now, here's Biyombo. He dishes it to Bridges. Rebounded by Anthony.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2. Bismarck Biyombo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one is no good. Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the 2nd quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts, but they'll get another chance. A rebound by Washington. Outside, Batum. Washington passes to Rozier. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you could tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot. Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far it's Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate, he was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
On the court for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Rozier. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the Hornets, as a franchise, trying to figure out their direction.
Yeah, the team was torn on whether to rebuild or go for the playoffs. The fan base, well, they were split as well on what to do. I mean, it's been this way for years. Team is just stuck in the middle. I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Graham surveying the floor. Passes it to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rozier for 3. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he can be an anchor on the defense. Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now, here's Rozier. He kicks it to Graham. High, arcing shot, Washington. He feeds it to Biyombo. Lets it go from deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Graham.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Now here's Lillard. McCollum outside from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now, here's Rozier. Out left to the wing. And here is Bridges. Back to Rozier. From downtown. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Anthony with the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Anthony on the double team. Here's Bridges. Collins with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Bridges. And Zeller kicks to Rozier. Back to Zeller. Rozier looking around. That one goes. Count it. Rozier's got 6 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Simons. There's the pass to Whiteside. Over Zeller. Graham with the rebound.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Pass to Rozier. And here is Graham. Back to Rozier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Little's checked in. So he gets them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
To the inside. Whiteside doesn't go for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Left side, Batum. Washington, that's good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Simons. To the paint. Here's Azania. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Azania's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Bacon. Here's Zeller to the wing on the left. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Clock at 4. And Whiteside sends it back. And he recovers it. A nice shot by Zeller.
And chalk that one up to simple awareness. Zeller's a smart guy. He knows the clock is running down. He beats it just in time.
Passes it to Whiteside. 1:14 left to play in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Mario Hezonja. .109 left in the third. Here's Little. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Batum scanning the floor. And there's the pass to Bacon. 5 on the clock. Zeller inside, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead. Pass to Little. Pass to Carmelo. Over Washington. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Passes it to Simons. Misses there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Portland out in front. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Batum is out there with Rozier, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now, here's Collins. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Collins.
Well, Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
To the middle. Shot by Zeller, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Knocks it loose. Rozier against Anthony. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Batum. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Miles Bridges. Shooting 2. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the development of Damian Lillard helping propel this Blazers team to the top of the West.
Yeah, GA, that's why they call him Logo Lillard. And he's only extending his range. I mean, another playoff dagger in his resume, finishing off OKC and then waving goodbye. Dame time is right now.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
And This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Here's Rozier following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Rozier against Lillard. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
Here's Rozier following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Lillard comes with the double team. Rozier with the ball. The pass to Bridges. Over McCollum. Bridges misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the inside. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
And the Hornets call time here.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Now, here's Rozier. At the teardrop. Rebound by Nurkic. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Hornets trail by 12. Now Graham. Here's Rozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons. Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on the offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's McCollum.
McCollum is used to getting hit. Got to respect his ability to draw contact on the way up.
C.J. McCollum at the line for two.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops.
Well, consistency is what comes to mind when I think of McCollum. I mean, especially offensively, where he scores in bunches.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson where he was a force inside. But that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Graham. Lets the 3 fly. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. McCollum outside. Pass to Lillard. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, here's Rozier. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers leading by 12. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Graham, the pass to Rozier. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Nurkic with the block. And here's McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. Over Rozier. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Portland.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for C.J. McCollum.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Damian Lillard. C.J. McCollum, and that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. Passes it to Washington. Here's Graham. Biombo, the pass to Washington. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Lillard looking around. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.